everyone, Jan here. First of all, a couple of things. Just excuse the glare on my glasses. It's a bit difficult trying to find somewhere to sit and video this with my legs still elevated on a chair. So bear with me. Also, I've had to write things down on the computer because there's a lot I want to say and I don't want to forget anything. So that's, as I say, that's why you've got the glare of the computer, because that's what I'm looking at. So occasionally I'll have to glance at my script. So anyways, some of you have come over from my new channel, FOPY'S France, and have been waiting for me to start this channel. And others might have only just found me. Those of you that already do know me will know why this has been delayed, because I keep on telling everybody that I've just got distracted. I've been making videos for there, even though initially my intention was to do the FOPY'S Creations channel, but I thought I just started sharing my life and things about my life, and quite enjoyed that as well. So I'm doing the two channels. Some people have asked me why don't I combine the two channels, but I have been advised that it's not a very good thing to do, because people tune in for a particular subject or things that they want to watch, and if they come to the channel that they last saw that on and it's changed to something else, they're just going to leave. And one thing I don't want to do is lose viewers, so that's why there's a second channel. So those of you that enjoy crafts, enjoy watching crafts, enjoy doing crafts, you're more likely to come over to here rather than FOPY'S France. So that's that. This channel is obviously going to be about crafting. I've always enjoyed crafts ever since I was a child. I loved to draw when I was at school. One of my first drawings that I was really proud of was a drawing I made of the Bay City Rollers. Now, who of you know those? I loved them. And I did well with my CSE art at school with that. But unfortunately, I didn't get back to the school quick enough to collect it after it had been assessed, and it got burnt. There's no justice, is there? So that I still really enjoy sketching. If any of you have looked at my Facebook page or my Instagram page, you'll see sketches that I've done in recent times. And one of my most recent things that I did was I drew 4 of my grandchildren. No, I've done 5 of my grandchildren. I've got to get back to doing the others. This is the trouble when you like so many crafts. There's just not enough hours in the day. I've done, so say, 5 of them, and I've still got another 6 to go. So it's going to take time, and I expect my children are getting impatient of, like, where's our sketches or our portraits. But I will get there, I promise you. But that'll be another vlog, actually. I think I'll just show you what I've done in my drawings and paintings folder. I enjoy doing all of it. In fact, I've got 2 paintings on the wall in our gîte that someone has commented on, and that I was quite pleased about. So it's, they've been there for years, but not everybody really appreciates art in the same way that us painters do. So yeah, no, it's always nice. I've got 2 or 3 pictures on the wall in here as well, in the house. And I think sometimes you need to display your stuff, otherwise you just feel like... And that's the other thing. If you do lots of painting, what do you do with it all? I mean, I've got a lot in a folder, but there's not enough walls in the house to cover mine, and we want other people's art on there as well, because we appreciate other people's art. And Duncan is terrible. Every time we go somewhere, if there's art involved, he loves to buy sort of original arts. He's not a great one for prints, although he does like some prints of art, but he likes originals. And so if he can find anything that he really likes, he will, and support them. yes, and recently Sharon and I were chatting. Let me find what I was going to say. Sharon and I were chatting about the past and things that we've made in the past. And I suddenly remembered that I made gonks. I can't even remember why I suddenly remembered it. But do you remember gonks? They were like little toys, like a bit like what would you call them? There's something. There's a children's program that's got a hump. Oh no, it might have been Humpty. A bit like Humpty, which is like an egg, obviously. And he's got clothes on and things, and I don't know whatever happened to them, but I do remember making them. Maybe I could make some for the grandchildren one day. And also another thing we both remembered was we both knitted Starsky and Hutch cardigans. Anybody remember them? They were all the rage, all the thing in the 1970s. And I remember my mum and I both sitting knitting those. And, they were great. What else is there? Oh, yeah. Can you remember the first thing that you made that you were proud of? Tell me in the comments below. And it'd be quite interesting to see whether we would have all made similar things. And sorry, but you don't know it, but I had a bit of a delay there. Sharon came round to make me a sandwich, bless her. Yeah, I was thinking what I might do is put in the description below. I might put a list of possible projects and just see what you would like me to make or attempt to make. So I'll put a sort of handful of things on there and you just choose one. If I do that from time to time, then I'll be making more of what the majority would like to see done. So anyway, before all of that, I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you the bags I've made, and I'll talk to you about them. And then next time I'll show you something else I've made and so on. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, I can't get too far away, as I say, because I'm on this chair, but I'm going to try and show you what I've done. This is like a tote bag that I've made, and I've appliqued it with a caterpillar. It's munching some leaves, and on the other side flowers, and the applique is all made from my grandchildren's, the twins, baby clothes. I've made a quilt for them each and a pillow each, and I've still got bits left, so I decided to make a applique flower for this, and it's got a lining, you can see, sorry, a lining and a pocket. And so that's one of my latest ones. Next, this is quite a simple one really, but again I do enjoy doing applique and using the scraps that I've got. This is another tote bag, and it's got a heart on both sides. Simpler one. It's got the hearts of pockets. I haven't lined this one, but it's again, it's just a nice size little bag just to take shopping. This one's a little bit more complicated. I actually got the pattern for this one from a French book that has got bags, and it's made from a nice heavy sort of upholstery type fabric, you can see, and it's got a pink lining. I haven't put any pockets or anything in that one, but it could be used as a handbag, could even be a knitting bag, but I quite enjoyed that, putting the frill on here. Okay, so that's another one. Then next we've got, this is definitely another upholstery. I got the handles. I actually got off another bag that I bought in a charity shop, and so I'm reusing those. And the bag itself was falling apart that I'd bought, so I just thought I'd use the bits off it. This one is a nice heavy duty. It's got a magnetic clasp, And I've, again, did I put pockets in? No, I didn't. But this time I did put a little extra carabiner so you can clip the keys on it, really. And it's got, as I say, a magnetic clasp, so that's another one. Then we come to some of my earlier ones. And these are made from jeans. Some of you have probably seen people do this before, but I forgot to bring down one actually. I've made one for myself and I've had it for ages, and I've just washed it, so it's why it's upstairs, which I'm obviously having difficulty doing at the moment, getting to things upstairs. But this one, you can see that it's from the top part of a pair of jeans. Everything's still there, so you've got pockets on the outside and everything. And I've just added extra buttons and lace. And then on the other side, it's more lace. And it's all like lace that I've salvaged or that people have given me oddments and I've just put on. And inside this, it's got quite a long handle, so it's a bag that you can put over your shoulder. Magnetic clasp again. And with this one, I made a tissue holder. They're pretty simple if anybody wants to know how to make one of them. And a little purse which I've lined with fabric, a coin purse with fabric clasp. So I was selling them all as together. So again, it's a nice size. Next one. This is a lighter denim and a slightly smaller bag. I suppose some people would say it was bohemian style. I'm not totally sure what that is, but when you look at things, sometimes it's like that. But that is the front. Oh, sorry, I've got my numbers on it from when they were on Etsy. So that's the front. Lace on it again, and there's pockets again to use. The handle I've made out of the hem of the jeans. Just literally cut the hem off and put that on. And I've got these buttons up. They are new. I did buy them a long time ago, and it's just given me the opportunity to use them. On the back, I've used my Sizzix cutter and cut out some flowers out of scraps and some buttons that I repurposed. Put those on. So there's no, oh, but this one, I forgot, this one comes with a small coin purse. I'll put some of the recycled lace on the front and a nice butterfly fabric inside. I'll try and match the fabric inside the purse with the fabric inside the bag. And you can see there inside, I don't know if you can tell really, but I had odd shaped bit of fabric, so I cut strips and put them all together to make one piece of fabric to do the lining. So it's like almost like patchwork. So that's that. And I try and put boxed bottoms on the. I don't know if any of you know, boxed bottoms on the bottom, so it makes the bottom of the bag a little bit wider, and then when you've got stuff in it, it will stand a bit better. This is more of it's quite a young person's bag, this one, but I've put a very long strap on it, so it's crossbody, you can see. And this is done the other way around. I put the jeans to the side, so you've got a pocket on the side there and a pocket on that side. If you can imagine, the jeans would be like that. So I've done it that way, and then you've got pockets there. That's my number again. There's black lace on there, black beads, both sides, and this is just clipped on the belt loops. And what I like about the denim bags is they're really tough, and because they can be washed, you know, it's not a problem, and providing your stitching is fine, they'll hold together. This one has got black and white lining, and with this one I made another coin purse and just put like a buckle on the front, and there's the lining of that. So yeah, that's a crossbody bag, and obviously all of these are unique, so if anybody bought one, no one else is going to have one the same. This one, this is more of a cotton jean, like very lightweight. And I've made a, see that I've got this fabric is inside another bag, and I made a belt on that just to pretty it up a little bit. I used a belt to make the handles, you see there, and they take quite a lot. On your machine you have to be very slow and stitch backwards and forwards quite a few times to secure it. But yeah, so that's the front. You got the pockets as you would have in a pair of jeans, all very handy for your keys and odd change, and your trolley purse. We all lose our trolley purse. And then that's the back, more pockets again. And you haven't had to make these pockets, which is great. I mean, obviously I sometimes put pockets inside. I don't think I put one on that one. And this one, for some reason I didn't do a purse with, but that, yeah, I quite like that one as well. This one's a pretty one. This is a pair of white, a very small size. Well, definitely weren't my jeans, obviously. Very small, but I put beady things round the waist, as it was the waistband, and some odd bits of jewellery that I've sewn on, as you can see there. And same at the back. And I put there's a cotton lace on those pockets, and a bit of, all the ladies like a bit of bling, don't we? So that was that. And then inside, nice flowery lining, and the lining is the outside of the purse on this one, and I've put a bit of bling on there, and a magnetic clasp again. Oh, and I put in this one I've actually put a foam pocket. And the last one is this pair. This is a black denim. I think it's black. I can't tell. You can't always tell in the light. So let's take the number off again. This is another pair, as I say. I've added a little bit of extra bling there, and some little studded stars on the front, and an extra heart there. And that's the back. I just used the embroidery that was on the pockets and added a butterfly on each side and some silvery beads stitched on there. I really enjoy making all of these. This again is like a shoulder bag, magnetic clasp, and a purse, coin purse again to match, with again those same studs that I've put across the pockets, with a white lining or grey lining. So there we go, that's my first showing. If you'd like to see anything there a bit closer, if you'd like for me to show you my process really on how I do it, although I've not got any particular set out process, well, not knowingly, that I do, and how I make them. I think it might have to be on a time lapse, because I think some of you might lose interest if it's too long, but let me know either way, and that will be on one of my lists to make. So hopefully you've enjoyed viewing that. I'm going to bring you just a little bit closer again. Okay. So yeah, so but what you're going to see, or what you should expect to see on this channel, is recycled projects such as clothing made into other items, some of my painting and drawing, combining jewellery and clothing, recycled, all recycled as you saw there. Some of these items have been on, well, they went on Etsy and they were there, and I didn't get anything. I got one person actually wanted to buy, and then she was in Canada, and I was thrilled to bits. But then we suddenly thought about the post, and we thought surely the post is going to be more than the cost of the bag. And so I looked it up, and it was. So I let her know, and she wasn't aware, and she said thank you for letting me know, and wished me luck with future projects, but yeah, obviously it was going to be too much money. So So yeah, so that sale went through, but all but just blew out really. So after a while, I started hearing so many people leaving Etsy because they just felt they weren't getting anywhere. And then they do say give it some time, but I think the market's a bit swamped. And then I thought, it's probably not the right place, but I'll try eBay. Well, prior to that, I did put everything on my Facebook page. But again, you just don't get any looks. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's my things I'm making, they're not worth selling. Whether I'm just not grabbing the audience that way, I don't know. Or the buyers, should I say. But anyway, I just thought I'd try eBay. And there is an eBay crafts section, but from what I can remember, it was not, I don't think it's used very much, and I think it's quite expensive. Or maybe it was Amazon. Anyway, I can't remember. It's menopausal brain again. But they've been on eBay since I think early part of this year. Again, nothing, and now I've just let it run because it's quite disheartening. Keep going on and putting them on. But I mean, it's different if you've got something second hand, you're taking a photo and putting it on there, and that's fine. But when you've taken a long time to make something, it's quite soul destroying really when you get no reaction to it. So I've stopped making bags at the minute because I think although I'll enjoy making it, I've only got a certain amount of storage in the house, so I can't keep going. So we'll see. But I mean, on average, the bags are £40, so that's sterling. So obviously then you'd have to factor in post. And what's really made things worse is Brexit, because now anybody that wants to buy anything from UK now, with the postage is astronomical, and then we've got possible taxes on some things, and so it really puts you off now. So it's destroyed a lot of the markets between UK and France. But say the market, I think, swamped as well. I think it's because of COVID, people have been discovering crafts skills that they didn't even know they had, and now they're thinking, oh, I could make some money and sell them. So they're all joining the sites as well, and so it's difficult to keep up really. So another thing I wanted to just finish off with really was just to say again that I'm really grateful for the subscribers that I have, and those that have subscribed to FOPY'S France. Hopefully will subscribe here too. I have to say I've noticed, however, that not everybody that watches basically is subscribed. It's about half, which is disappointing for me, a little sad. But maybe they think subscribing means paying. I don't know. I know I did initially when I joined YouTube. I was frightened of subscribing to anything because I thought it was going to cost. But no, it's obviously, as you that have subscribed know, it's free. So hopefully people think of subscribing. You don't always have to watch, but it's nice to know that you've got people that might watch occasionally. And also some viewers don't watch the videos all the way through. Again, I understand that. But I'd love it if they just watched a little bit more, because it does worry me. Or maybe let me know why you're turning off part of the way. I know some people that attention span's a bit short, or they're realising halfway through that it's not what they want to watch. It's all fair enough. But the watch hours helps towards my total watch hours. And these are some, when you're YouTubers, you become a bit obsessed with your watch hours. It takes a long time to put a video together. And I know I'm not wasting my time because I know I've got some lovely people out there that do watch. But it was just, I mean, I've already made some lovely new friends that are watching, but I want more friends. Who doesn't? And in time, it would be nice to earn a little bit of pocket money from the YouTube ads. I could treat myself to some more crafting stuff. I love to make the videos, and I love chatting with people in the comments, and some people have said, "Oh, it's like chatting with friends." And some people say the same when they're watching. They feel like they're watching, just sitting watching, talking with a friend, even though they're not talking, but you know what I mean. But yeah, you're not always going to have the chance to sit and watch, but maybe just leave it running. Leave it running while you're doing your crafting or doing your ironing. Quite a lot of you have made it clear in the comments what they'd like to see generally, but most people just say they want to see crafts. And that, of course, covers a huge area. I'm not as versatile as much as I would like to be. Another thing, I'm trying to vary the length of my videos because I know people don't always have the time or the attention span or patience or whatever to watch it all. And realistically, I've got to realise that I've only been doing this a short time and it takes time to build these things up. As I say, I'm thrilled with the comments I get on my other channel, and I really appreciate the time everybody takes to write the comments. And some of them are really long and we really have a nice chat. And I'm starting to recognise a lot of the names now, and I love that. Makes me feel really good. And hopefully this channel will go the same way. So anyway, look out for the next video and I'll be showing more of what I've made. And as I say, in the description I'll put down some possible crafts that we could have a go, and maybe let me know in the comments which ones that you're quite keen on. Maybe you're just sort of person that just likes to watch other people crafting. Whatever, I love it. If you're watching, I'm really grateful. And as usual, like, subscribe and comment. Love you all.